What's up, guys? Today I'm kind of feeling a little lazy with these charts. Meaning, I might just let. Today might be a little. I'm not trying to say I'm gonna do things differently today, but um, I kind of want to just watch the charts and see. I want to let my indicators do a lot of the work. So, actually, you know what? Let's pretend that. Let's pretend the stream is restarting. If you guys can't tell, I'm pretty tired. What I'm trying to say is, um, I'm just gonna be chilling here for just a bit. Eventually, we'll do, like normally, I do the high time frame analysis and stuff, but today I'm just gonna let whatever I see pop off the chart. That's my point. That was what I was trying to say. I'm really tired. Good morning. That's what I was trying to say. I'm gonna let whatever I see pop off the chart. I'm not gonna overthink. I'm just gonna, when there's something that pops off the chart, I'm gonna execute. Hopefully that makes sense. I was overcomplicating what I was trying to say in the beginning. But yeah, hopefully you guys are all doing good. Today is January 16th, 2026. Today's Friday. Got Tradebait pulled up here. We could go pull up Forex Factory. Why don't I go ahead and do that? I'm gonna switch to the other screen. Hang on one second. Yeah, so what I was trying to say is I'm really going to try not to overthink today. Javier's bearish. Nice, bro. Nice, nice. I'm not going to be overthinking. I'm just going to let whatever I see pop off the charts. Hey, what up, Snowman? Happy Friday. Good to see you guys. Yeah. As I said at the very beginning of the stream, guys, I'm not going to try and overthink anything. When I see something I like, I'm going to execute it, and we'll go from there. I guess there's a couple things I'm thinking right now. Initially, we obviously got used this rejection block here with SMT, and that was a reason for that push up. Now, I guess, yeah, like I said, I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait. Also, if you can't tell, I'm a little tired. Sorry. Yo, what up, bro? How's it going? I wish I had as much energy as yesterday, but unfortunately, guys, I did not get as much sleep as yesterday because I got invited to do stuff with some friends, and, it's always good to get out and do stuff, but I also know, like, it does take a hit on my sleep sometimes, So it's complicated, right? Like, there's balance in all things, but you also need to get enough sleep. You also need to. I also want to get all my videos done. There's balance, but it's hard. It's hard. How are you? I'm good, bro. I'm good. We're chilling. I'm just gonna kind of let the trades come to me today. Do the best I can. That's all you can do. I'm not gonna overthink. We should take a look. I want to see where's like London high, where's Asia high. These are the basic stuff. Where's previous day high? Yeah, I know. It really is. So London low, we got London low here. So it looks like it was an S&T with London low. And how often do you stream and what time do you start? So, I'm supposed to start. I almost never start this early, but I'm supposed to start at 8:30 Eastern. But usually it's within that first hour, 8:30 to 9:30 Eastern, I'll go live. And I try and do it every day. I try and do it every day. That's essentially the goal, but you know, I'm not very perfect, but I try. I try, and every day I get a little better. So we got the dump on the 10 a.m. New York 4-hour close. 10 a.m. New York 4-hour close. Yes, we did. You called that, Javier. You literally called that all the way up here. You called that all the way up here, bro. You were calling that all day long, and then we ended up filling this RTH gap significantly. So that was interesting. And what else about yesterday? Yeah, yesterday you called that, Javier. I mean, 100%, bro. Great work on that. Proud of you for that. So yeah, we have London low there. Do we go to London low? I don't know. It's possible, right? That's the only draw on liquidity. Like, what other draws on liquidity are there? I guess PM high. That's pretty far up. Once again, I'm thinking pretty straightforward today. I'm trying not to overthink things. I'm just looking around, seeing what we have. I would focus on 25,673.75. Yeah, we will form an RTH gap to the downside today. That will happen, right? Because you can see market close yesterday was all the way down here. We're all the way up here. So there will be an RTH gap that forms to the downside, right? It's going to be a massive RTH gap. Something to consider. What was I wanting? I wanted to find previous day high and previous day's low. We got that. And why do I have so many indicators on my chart? Because I wanted to kind of do the work for me. Like I said, I'm feeling a little lazy today. And I like having the SMTs and the true opens because once you have the SMTs, the true opens, it's already framed the AMD for you, right? Accumulation, manipulation below the true opens. Okay, now I trade to get onside with distribution. That's why I like SMTs and true opens. It's basically just framing AMD for you, and that makes it really easy. So there's previous day's high all the way up here. Could we go up there? Maybe. Previous day low all the way here. Can we go there? Maybe. I'm like I said, not overthinking today. We're just here. Alright, so yeah, what are you guys thinking? Let me know you guys' thoughts right now. Try looking at the 15 chart and 1 hour chart to get draws in liquidity. I know, that's what I normally do, bro. That's what I normally do. I'm just kind of a little tired, but okay. We could do that. Alright. Same thing will happen today. I 100% could see it. I think right now we're in a high time frame consolidation, so the simple thing is also with these high time frame consolidations is kind of just look for immediate liquidity pools and not to overcomplicate. Like, I could probably even draw a volume profile out on this whole range and figure out, okay, where's our liquidity pool, right? Yeah, you can see that there was a liquidity pool here, and that's exactly where we went yesterday. Okay, I think what'll happen, or what could happen, is we'll draw back up here, and then maybe we come down here. A new day opening gap inside of a new day opening gap. Yeah, I mean, you're saying we're gonna draw to that? Definitely, bro. It's definitely possible. Okay, London low. I guess maybe we'll draw a previous day high. Actually, what's before previous day's high? There's PM high, isn't there? I got to get back into drawing session highs because I actually think that is important, and I like always forget to do that. You spoke again with the algo. What's the drawn liquidity? For what's the price level for that M dog inside of an N dog? Bro, Sweet Rope, you're funny, bro. You're funny. Yeah, I ain't overcomplicating today. I honestly just want to go back to lower time frame and just kind of look around and just wait because I think the trade will present itself. I probably, in all honesty, guys, you really don't with trading. You really don't have to do much thinking. Like, in my honest opinion, I think genuinely when you just chill on the 15, 30 second, 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute charts, and you use true opens and SMTs, you can usually deduce pretty easily what's gonna happen without any super complicated high time frame bias. But it does. I'm not saying it doesn't help. I know obviously high time frame dictates low time frame, but I'm saying, I mean, like on a day like today where I'm kind of like just relaxed and I know high time frames consolidating, I'm more open to just chilling on the low time frame. 25, 725, N dog high. All right. Let's try and mark out 5-minute gaps, 15-minute gaps. I think that's going to be important as well, as always. I haven't looked at this in forever. I mean, this could end up being, it's an interesting idea. We could end up drawing the PMI. We just swept out the lows there. Okay, I'm just gonna chill. That is true. When the high time frame is calling setting, you have to work more with intraday volatility. Yeah, usually just the close proximity liquidity pools just get whacked back and forth, seek and destroy type price action. And you just trade back and forth on the 15-second and 30-second charts to those liquidity pools, and you're chilling. You know. Okay, so yeah, PM high right here, London low down here. Once again, why do I have so many indicators on my chart? Because I'm not overcomplicating stuff right now. I'm just letting it. Yeah, I know second stage distribution. Hey, what up, M376? How's it going, bro? Good to see you guys. Good to see y'all. Was that market open? 2 minutes till market open. Market's getting a little crazy. So I might drop down to an even lower time frame. I'm just chilling, waiting for the trade to present, or waiting for something to pop off the chart to me. That's essentially what I'm doing, right? We do have equal lows there. Remember that? We got London lows. Let's actually draw these equal lows out. You never know. We could end up drawing back to them at some point soon. But yeah, we got London low, equal lows, PM high, kind of as draws in liquidity right now. We you know, we had SMT below the, what is this, true true day open, and then we were also below true session open. We were below all the true opens when we got these two SMTs, guys. Keep that in mind. So that's a very strong confluence right there. We had all these SMTs below the true opens. So if we want to frame a buy model off of this, right, because this SMT occurred below true day open and true session open, I want to see how far up this projects us out to go. What up, Medbark? How's it going, bro? Good to see you. So yeah, I think maybe 4 projections, you know. We also have this old first presented for value gap. Maybe we use that when we get up to 4 projections. Oh, there you go. Market opened. Okay. I also don't know if I love price action right now. You know, that's something else to consider. You're going to get a payout? Dude, heck yeah. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah, right now price is being kind of jittery. I don't know if I like trying to make something work here unless it pops out to me, you know. I'm waiting for something obvious. But I do think this is looking like a buy model, don't you think? Like in the immediate term, I mean, like you guys were saying, we're probably gonna end up bearish. But I mean, maybe. But the reason I say that it's a buy model right now is because obviously we took true day open with stacked SMTs. We were below 730. We were below 752. And then all the true opens got manipulated here, right? And now we're going for projections. There you go. Buy model terminus hit. I mean, this is a pretty textbook buy model, you guys, don't you think? And then right here is the change in state. So 1 minute change in state right there. In the immediate term it was. Medbox bullish, guys. Medbox bullish. A lot of guys in here are bearish. I'm kind of just chilling. I'm letting the chart kind of tell me what to do. But yeah, y'all can see that it was basically, I don't know if there was a 15-minute key level. Was there? Anyway, it's definitely a 1 minute change in state. Look at that. Look at how perfectly we hit 4 projections. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. And that was not a 1 minute change in state of delivery. Bro, change in state of delivery can be marked out in a million different ways. Yes, it was. Yes, there's more than one. You can mark out, yes, 822 change in state. Yes. Yes, that's change in state too. They're both change in state. Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you, bro. I can mark change state out with whatever change state I want. They're just different change in states, bro. It doesn't mean that one's not a change in state and one is. I'm using this one because this one's the obvious. Yeah, you can use the, yes, lowest close, but you can also use higher ones if it makes sense. Like if I go to the 2 minute, all of a sudden the change of state's here, right? You see why it doesn't matter? Because higher time frame one, I mean, this is all the way up here anyway, so it doesn't really matter, dude. Like you can clearly see when I projected out this 1 minute one, we went perfectly for projections. So if the market's respecting it, it does not matter. If the market's look at this. We went 4 projections perfectly. Went 4 projections. So why do you can use whatever one. Yeah, I know. Okay, now we're getting a little bit of a dump here. We rejected this PM for first percent for value gap. And there was a 15-second change of state off of that, and I missed that. So that was something to consider. Oh my gosh, I actually kind of missed that. Sorry guys, but y'all see the first center for value up here. PM1. So this might be a first strike here. I'm just kind of hesitant because I don't know. I like entering on closes more than retests, in all honesty, guys. Because hey, what up, Ahmad? How's it going? I'm honest. Like I do want to enter this. So guys, I do want to enter this. I am not. I don't know. I don't know if this is. The problem is I don't know. It's a little unclear to me if this is for sure. Like I want something maybe more obvious, but this might be fine. I'm gonna chill out because I kind of want some really nice drawn liquidity to get hit to the upside. But we might go lower here. Should I just take this on trading view? Jake, do we have highs to take? There's PM high above. I like this inversion here. I'm just trying to be thoughtful, guys, Like I took so many losses yesterday. I don't know. There's benefits to just chilling out and waiting, I think. Now, obviously, if this did work, if this change state to the downside did work, I'd be a little, upset. But the change state off of the PM first presented for value gap. But I don't think it's that obvious, in all honesty, guys. Sorry, I have to blow my nose real quick. I'll be right back. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to wait for something really obvious. That's kind of where I'm at. Popped back up into that PM gap. I don't know, guys. Might be high resistant here. Whoops. I'm honestly just waiting for something obvious. Do we have highs to take? I mean, we did take these highs. This is a 5-minute gap here. So maybe this 30-second change of state to the downside. I think we already kind of used OTE there. How old are you, if I may ask? 23. Like, guys, I'm interested in these shorts. I'm interested in them, but it's not interesting enough. But I will watch this, right? If this plays out, cool. The London lows, cool. I don't know. It's just not. I don't know. It's not worth it for me. But, I'm interested in it. I think we need to get some more obvious AMD. Right now, as far as I'm concerned, this might be high resistant. So I'm going to chill. But yeah, it definitely might be slow today. And honestly, guys, today might be a harder day. I'm gonna be real. Today might be a harder day because, yeah, you can already see price actions being a little freaky. You know, I'm not gonna lie, it's being a little freaky. And so yeah, today might be a harder day. So maybe we should go into the market with that lens, right? Dude, what is up with the S&Ts? They're forming a spider web down there. Yeah, eventually, most likely, guys. Right now, this is high resistance, but eventually, when the market does end up wanting to go lower, this might cut through like a knife. And it could happen here, actually. But I'm not sure, so I'm not going to do anything. I kind of want to see some obvious highs get swept. Let's get rid of this. I don't know why that's there. Because, like, we still have PM high. By the way, guys, the RTH gap did form to the downside. So y'all can see there's an RTH gap. Oh my gosh, Ahmed. Bro, that's so funny. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this looks pretty bearish. Like, eventually. I just don't know when. But we do have now stacked SMTs. Maybe I'll just wait for a high time frame change in state. You know, this is a 1 hour breaker. No, wait, no. Would this be a breaker? Or, I don't know. This might not be a breaker because it's a lower high, right? High, lower high. Once again, I'm just kind of waiting for something obvious. I think we'll get a change in state here. I like this change in state, guys. I think I might actually just take this change in state. I think this is actually a pretty strong trade. But I'll take it on the retest. And we're delivering from a new week opening gap. So, yeah. What time will this be at? Only thing is, my stop loss needs to be 1 micro. Y'all can see that that's pretty tight. That's pretty tight. But I mean, there's good signature to this. Y'all can see there's stacked SMTs, a really nice sweep of this high, delivery from a new week opening gap. And as we've said before, RTH gap formed below. We got equal lows below, London lows below. 5-minute change states pretty nice confluence to enter off of, you know. Now, then again, right, maybe this is just inducement to go higher, and we got to be careful of that, right? I don't want to get tunnel vision, especially because it's actually kind of looking like that, right? And you know what? I should probably be a little careful because, once again, as we said before, is today really going to be a high time frame day? Should I take a 5-minute trade, or should I be taking 30-second trades and 15-second trades? Because, you know, like I said, some days you can just kind of expect there's probably not going to be high time frame movement, but I don't know. So 5 minute change in state's a little kind of a little low right now. Not a biggest fan of that. And we also took out this liquidity pool here, these equal lows. Oh, there was a nice 3 minute change in state. I like that thing. But now we've taken these equal lows, guys. So I don't know. It's definitely not ideal price action. Just remember that. Do we get the first incentive for value gap? We got the first incentive for value gap all the way up there. We did get this change in state, but guys, this is like way low. This is like way low. I don't know if I like that. If we closed right here, I'd consider entering on the retest. But this closure, it's like an inversion for value gap. This change in state of delivery closure, closed, already taking these equal lows. That's, to me, that's a red flag. Maybe y'all like that, but to me, that's a red flag. Now we're forming new bullish SMTs here. This could be a 2022 model to the upside because we just got a displacement leg taking out this high on the 5-second and the 15-second. I'm probably just going to tape read this. You love pin bars so much. Good, bro. Good. Hey, we got FN Javier to thank for that. You think we're going to still go lower? I don't know. Right now it's seeming like pretty choppy. Honestly, not choppy, but not the cleanest price action. And in conditions like this, I kind of like low time frame trades, but that's just me. Okay, so now this is inversing, right? You closed your position. You were short or what? Once again, guys, remember True Open was taken. True Day Open was taken here. So we had a manipulation leg here. And then we had SMT. Yeah, guys, I think we're going to get longs here because now within this, so this was a 1 minute change in state. No, I haven't taken any trades. I think we're going to get longs here, though, because 1 minute change in state, now I could be so wrong, but we have bullish SMTs here, and then we took these equal lows. Now, then again, maybe we, man, this is tricky, because we definitely have London lows and the RTH gap. No, never mind. Sorry, it's really easy, you know, to overthink things. But in reality, I guess we do just have London lows there. I don't know. I guess also I'm just trying to be thoughtful, you know? I'm waiting for something to pop off the charts to me. It's not always easy. I look at YM because I have the SMT indicator tells me YM, what's going on with YM. Oh, you mean taking a trade on YM? Oh yeah, I just trade NQ. I don't know. It's hard looking going back and forth. I just like looking at one asset, but that's just me. Okay, so we now took we took midnight. We just took midnight. So this could definitely give us longs here, actually. But we'll see. 948 bearish FVG. True. There's a bearish FVG there. To the London lows. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Let's just be real. Guys, what happened today so far? We had a sweep of these highs, and we had a 5-minute change of state, and now we're headed to London lows and maybe the RTH gap. Like, I maybe shouldn't overcomplicate things. We genuinely just had a sweep of these highs, 5-minute change in state, and now we actually retested the change in state. Look at how perfectly we retested that change in state. You know what? I was wrong to say that this trade wasn't good because clearly, you know, I mean, it had the correct signature. I just thought maybe it closed too low, but the retest of it ended up working out fine. Then again, as of now, right? We'll see. But I think, yeah, when we hit London lows, we might accelerate. Because once again, there's an RTH gap below. Massive RTH gap. You think? Yeah, I think there's a very good chance we will, yeah. Yeah, if anything, you're right about the whole fair value gap thing. Because if you think about it, you know, we got a sweep of the highs, then we had probably a 2022 model up here, and now this is like the breaker in fair value gap. If you think about it, and now we're probably gonna deliver lower. $25,790 or lower, but we're gonna get bullish after that. Well, I thought you just said we're gonna fill the RTH gap. I'm surprised though. The reason I didn't want to take this 5-minute change in state retest is because I was thinking we weren't going to get high time frame movement in all honesty, but clearly we're getting high time frame movement somewhat. To some extent we are. Like I was not expecting this, but we are getting some high time frame movement here from this 5-minute change state. Like I wasn't expecting a 5-minute trade to play out like this, but it is, you know. Caught me left guard, I'm not gonna lie, but that's all good. It's all good. Hey, we just hit London lows. RTH gap is all the way down there. There's so much other NQs, I can't get the perfect price. What do you mean? Oh, like, yeah. Watch my video where I talk about all the different versions of NQ. That one actually is doing pretty well. It seems you don't have a clear model yet. Bro, what are you talking about? I trade more than one model. I have more than one model I trade. What are you talking about, bro? Why are you trying to tell me how to trade? Genuinely. I don't trade one model. That's the thing. I trade to get onside with AMD. Period. Period. That's it. Any entry to get onside with AMD is valid. But the thing is, that's easier said than done. To get better at what? I watch ICT mentorships. I've watched all of core content, or 10 months of core content. I've watched 2022 mentorship. I've watched a big significant portion of the 2023 mentorship. Dude, I watched my fair share of ICT, bro. You get to a point where a lot of ICT is just rambling, though. I'm just saying. Thank you, M, bro. It's not like I don't know ICT just because I'm precautious and don't want to take a trade or I take a bad trade. Right? There's nothing about trading that makes it so I don't know if I take a bad trade or if I'm hesitant. That means I don't know ICT. It means, I take a bad trade. Right? I mean, come on. I feel like most people, respectable traders, can agree with that. But I haven't even taken a trade today. I think this 5-minute change in state to go fill the RTH gap was probably the trade I should have taken. Can you explain detail which PDA you use? Maybe you don't understand ICT yourself, bro, because I don't use one PDA. I trade AMD. The markets move for AMD. They don't move to respect your PDA. They move to accumulate, manipulate, and distribute. So maybe you don't understand, but yesterday you taught bullish and I was saying bearish. I'm not saying you're bad. I'm just trying to help. What are you talking about, bro? You can have wrong bias and still trade ICT correctly. What are you talking about? Alright, I'm just gonna ignore whatever you're saying because it's kind of just, it's pointless. It's pointless. Yeah, this 5-minute change in state with bearish SMTs was beautiful. Genuinely. Oh. Well, I'm just chilling, guys. I'm not trying to, I would have taken this, guys, had it closed right here, right? Then I would have taken this retest. But, we closed super low. I wasn't super sure if they were going to get high time frame movement today, so I didn't take it. But it ended up playing out. It's all good. Once again, if I'm not really sure, I don't need to do anything. It's fine. I mean, I'm trying to figure out like what way I could have executed this. Obviously we knew London lows were really nice strong liquidity, and they were. I think there was a 3-minute change in state of delivery that I really liked, actually. Yeah, there's this 3-minute change in state of delivery with bearish SMT that I really liked. And this one as well was really nice. I think that one, had I seen that in the moment, would have been nice. That 3-minute change in state with the bearish SMT having swept that high. Yeah, I didn't get an entry either. It's all good, though. But yeah, you can see there's been accumulation. At this point, there's been accumulation, manipulation, and now distribution. Rip Javier. Dang it. Sweet. It's better to not take a trade than it is to take a bad trade that you're unsure about. That's the reality of it, right? I'm waiting to make sure there's something that I really like, and period. It's good practice to be able to do that. I'm just saying. I'd rather do that. That's just where I'm at. I want to practice that skill. But there's a 3-minute change state delivery here. The retest of this with bearish SMTs, I think this was fine. I think the retest of the 5-minute change state with bearish SMTs was really nice as well. So, and now we're going to fill this RTH gap that formed. The RTH gap formed to the downside. Bang! There you go. Your TPs are getting hit. You're banking, right? You're making your money. There you go. Hey, what up, Kalechi? How's it going, bro? So now we're filling this RTH gap. This is crazy, Javier. You called it again, Javier. You called it again right from the beginning. You called it. Javier's a goat. It's insane. So RTH gap almost filled. Oh, was this the stack, the double end dogs you're talking about? Oh man. Alright, RTH gap has been filled. Yeah, you're all good, bro. You're all good. I mean, reality is, I would have liked to take that 5-minute change in state, but I wasn't 100% sure with the high time frame, having a high time frame move today. That's the only reason I didn't take it. In hindsight, I was wrong. I was obviously wrong. We obviously had a high time frame move. So, yeah, that was just something I was wrong about. But I would have taken the 5-minute change state retest had I thought we were gonna get a high time frame move today. The 3-minute change state retest, I think I would have taken this today as for sure, but I didn't see it. Right, same thing. Okay, so we might get a reversal here. I kind of would maybe want to see a pin bar form. Okay. But, you know, it's also possible that we still have the RTH gap from yesterday, guys. So it's also possible to remember that that's a thing. Yeah, we knew the RTH gap was thanks, bro. Appreciate it. We do know there's still the RTH gap from yesterday. Like if I go to the RTH, y'all can see that there's an RTH gap from yesterday here. So this is the main case for if we continued lower, this would be why. But I don't know. Like if we obviously have this giant candle range, we're sweeping out the low and we're going higher right now. I would not mind a reversal off of this. So we did end up forming a 3-minute pin bar off this new day opening gap. But I don't know, man. I'm not sure. Like I said, we still have the RTH gap from yesterday. These are things to consider, right? Let's project out the 5-minute change in state. You know, that's always a good solid way to go about things. I'd project it out like this personally. So we're not at 4 projections of that yet. What about of this? We're at 4 projections of this. So it kind of just depends how you measure it. Oh, yo, there's a 5-minute pin bar right there. That's a good looking pin bar, I'm not gonna lie. So the question is, right? Okay, now I'm gonna probably use this pin bar for bias, and now I'm gonna go maybe lower time frame. You caught the shorts? Heck yeah. To the tick, we had a 15-minute 2022 model. Oh, like all the way up here? All on Discord? Dang, dude. Good job. Okay, so we just inversed this gap here. I think. Yeah, I think we'll reverse here. This is a massive V-shaped recovery here. If I take this entry, will I get will I have enough wiggle room to take it? This is too small of a stop loss. Or is it? Do you guys think this is too small of a stop loss? We got a dodgy OB. Yeah. Now we filled the RTH gap and reversing. Once again, 5-minute pin bar. Looking real nice. I don't know, guys. I don't regret not doing this because it's too small of a stop. Hey, what up, Max God? Dude, good to see you. Sweat Roof is still bearish. Yeah, we might want to watch this gap here. So, man, we didn't even interact with the first center frag up today. It's kind of lame. Once again, though, this 5-minute change state's nice, but the thing about it is, one, understand my trading style is, I need to take lower time frame trades because I'm trading 1 micro with a personal account, which I will be in the future. Right now it's all sim. But with that in mind, like, I don't normally take these 5-minute trades, but I could have today, and then we would have gone and filled this. Okay, so we formed this pin bar. I mean, dude, I don't know if I think it's possible we reverse back up into the range here, dude. I mean, let's measure this whole thing out and be real with ourselves here. We could reverse all the way back up here, and this would be very possible, honestly. Then again, we do have the RTH gap from yesterday that might need to get filled, so. We still have this gap that got inversed, alright? Dodgy indicator went off for it. We got old PM lows from over here. Oh yeah, there's PM lows and London lows that are relatively equal. Yeah, that might be the draw on liquidity. We do have a 5-minute gap here. Okay, 5-minute gap. So we might get a 30-second change in state. I don't know though. I kind of want to see us reverse here. In all honesty, it's looking like we're gonna reverse. There we go. That's a change in state. And then you probably go break even at that point. Trading's hard, guys. Like, yeah. Like, a lot of people that probably took this inversion are getting wrecked right now. This 30-second. Or this 1 minute. Honestly, this is looking like a 2022 model on the very low time frame, like the 30-second. Because we just took out this high, got displacement lower, and now we formed this gap. So guys, what's happening here? We have essentially, remember this this thing I talked about before, the Khufu stack. gonna pump it a little bit. Yeah, I'm prepared, bro. I'm prepared. But I do think this is interesting. Remember what I say? This occurs in the market over and over again. We go from the rejection block. I don't know if we tapped that or not. Yeah, we did. So we go from the rejection block to the fair value gap, and now the breaker and fair value gap. So that video I made on the MMXM stacking, y'all should go watch it because this is the happening right here, right? Breaker, fair value, from the rejection block to the fair value gap to the breaker and fair value gap. Now I wouldn't be surprised if we get one final dump to PM and London lows. I might actually try a trade off of this. You never know. I don't know. I don't want to force anything. Yeah, rejection block, fair value gap, breaker and fair value gap, and then delivery to the drawn liquidity. So you guys see what I'm saying with the Kufu stack stuff? You guys see what I'm saying with it, right? Here's Phoenix entry. Go watch that video I just made it's my most recent video, guys. Look at this. From the rejection block to the fair value gap to the breaker and fair value gap. And then boom, we go lower. Whoops, that's not it. It actually might be silver bullet gap. Do you think we'll take the 420 low? 420? Yo, you are looking like you're looking at like all the way down there. That's crazy. I don't think so. I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. Man, what that Kufu stack was brilliant. Once again, this is occurring in the market every day. Y'all remember what I was just saying about that in that last video? Yeah. I kind of want to see us take these lows and then reverse. Sheesh. That was nice, dude. Y'all see that? That was Kufu stack at its finest. That's about as good as it gets. That was perfect. That was what? How many RR was that, guys? If you had taken this and you had actually taken this like perfectly, like you're supposed to, How much RR was this? From the rejection block. So let's say you took this at the rejection block, which is absurd. I don't know if anyone could take this at the rejection block. Let's say you did. Okay? Starting at the rejection block, that's 16R, right? Then you go break even and trail. So break even and trail. So 16R plus, let's say you took the 2022 entry as well, okay? Plus 5. So 16R plus 5R off the 22. And then with the breaker and for VIGAP, that's another 5R. So basically, guys, if you had taken this Khufu stack would have been 26R. So you guys see what I'm saying with the power of taking a trade where you stack entries like this. It's crazy. I'm gonna definitely consider taking this inversion if we get it. Now, hopefully it won't be a mistake, but we'll see. Yeah, 26RR off of that. Five-second 2022 model, maybe. Because, right, we have SMTs. We just took London and PM. Yeah, that's actually playing out. 5-second 2022 model playing out there. That's crazy. Alright, this 1 minute inversion or this 30-second inversion might be the move. You're long? If we inverse this, I'll go long right here. Okay, bang, I'm in.
Order filled.
Is that FA? FA doesn't like longs. But we just took PM and London lows, dude. I like longs. Maybe I'm just weird, but I like longs. Hey, so far, there we go. So, I don't know, maybe take this back up to the Phoenix entry. Yeah, that's probably the move. That's pretty reasonable. I'm going to take it up to this high. And then I'll be done with this trade. This high right here. You could take it up 4 projections, but I don't know about 4 projections. Okay, let's just be real. Is there a 5-minute gap or a 1-minute gap in between us and this high? This is the power. This is the power, by the way, of session liquidity, because I know when we take session liquidity, that's gonna be a catalyst for a true reversal, right? That's the power of when we take session liquidity. So we're rejecting this 5 minute like baby gap here. This little baby gap. So he took a short. FA took a short. I'm cooked. I should have gone break even on this. Oh man, that was a mistake. I should have gone break even on this, guys. That was a mistake. I definitely should have gone break even on this, guys. Whoops. I actually messed up. I definitely should have gone break even.
Stop filled.
Alright, it's all good. It's all good. I should have gone break even there. 100%. I messed that up. I messed that up big time. I had to go break even. It's all good. We ended up getting a bearish SMT. So, it's all good. I messed that up. That was all me. That was all my mess. That was my own mistake. So, it's all good. Yeah, I had to go break even there. We could have played out. Definitely could have. Didn't have bad signature. But I had to go break even. It's all good. FA doesn't tell us secrets. We just swept this low now. Longs keep getting cooked. Literally, this 5 minute gap is so tiny. This 5 minute gap is so tiny, yet it rejected price. This 5 minute gap. What? Why is this 5 minute gap so strong? It's crazy. He's a Spider-Man trader. I don't know, whatever that means. Yeah, I had to go break even at that high. Whoops. Like I said, not a big deal. It's fine. So what draws and liquidity are to the downside do we have? I guess the RTH gap. That's probably the main one, right? The old RTH gap. Dang, guys, remember if I took that initial trade of the 30-second change in state off of the 5 minute gap, that actually would have played out really nicely. So, dang. Oh, nice. That's good to know. Thanks, Javier. Retested the 1 hour inside bar. Wait, let me see. The trade I took. Do you think the trade I took was good? I think the trade was good, but I messed up the execution. I had to go break even. That was a mistake. You missed December price. It's funny you say that. Most people hate December. Most people hate December. Alright, send it to my DM. Definitely. Yeah, but if I had taken that 5 minute, I should have considered that 5 minute, 30 second trade a little bit more because clearly that ended up being really nice. Right, we had a 5 minute gap. We were displacing towards PM in London, and then just a simple 30 second change in state, got the job done. That was very simple. We even had bearish SMT to go along with it, and we honestly had no drawdown. That's the power of just taking trades and accepting risk, because sometimes you might not think that a trade is perfect or that it's necessarily 100% going to work out, but taking trades, accepting risk is the name of the game, and then you'll have a trade like this where I wasn't sure if it was perfect or if it was going to work out. And this one has not even gotten retested this one had zero drawdown at all. And that's the power of just taking trades and accepting risk, right? We went straight to PM lows. It's beautiful. Somehow FA knew this whole time, but FA is just on another level. FA is FA. Oh man, why is trading so hard? I think this trade would have been nice. There's quite a few trades that were nice. The 5 minute and the 3 minute change of state up here, and then I like this 30 second change of state here off of the 5 minute gap. Both of them, both of those trades I really liked. So anyway, it's all gonna be journaled later. So. It's all good. It's in Discord. Sick. Oh, yo, we had a first presented for value gap? Hold up. We had a first presented for value gap that we actually ended up rejecting and backtesting. There might have been a trade off of this. Okay, just kidding. I don't see one. We hit the 1 hour retest. Nice. Yeah, guys, I don't think that 30 second inversion was bad. I think I just had to go break even. But I really do not think that inversion was bad at all. One hour retest inside bar. So you think that means we'll go up or what? Did you see the market maker sell model on ES on the 15-second chart? I haven't been looking at ES, but I can backtest that later. You should send it in the Discord under trades from today, and I'll take a look at it. 100%. Hey, we're drawn to that RTH gap getting filled from the prior day. We've already filled today's. But at this point, it's pretty clear, like, we're probably going to go fill that. It's pretty clear at this point, I would say. I just wish more good trades popped off the chart more often, because for me it's like, I don't know. I'll see the trade. It's usually slightly late, and then I don't see another one for a while. Where's Discord? Oh yeah, it's just go to the link in my bio. Just click it, and I'll send you the link, or it'll yeah. Yeah, this one was nice, guys. I really do think this was nice. I mean, all you have to do is take that close and then take this down to PM. This ain't rocket science. It's just probabilities and trial and error, and just continuing to do it the same thing over and over again, right? Take this down to PM lows, bang, there you go. That's 4-1, right? 4.3-1 actually. So once again, this is why I consider myself a micro scalper, because I, like, from my back testing, I don't need put on crazy risks to be right. Okay, RTH gap, finally, there you go, it's been hit. Will we get a reversal off of this? I don't know. I honestly have no idea. It looks like we're just continuing to dump at this point, honestly. But Javier, you were so right about getting shorts today. Wow, you called that from the very beginning. I honestly was not expecting expansion today. Could we reverse off of this? I don't know, man. I really don't know. Hey, there we go. Nice little 15-second IPG. Whoops. So this could take us up quite a ways. It's possible. We're forming a dodgy OB as well. If we get another candle closure, on the 15-second above this, I'm gonna try this again, another long, with my entry being that dodgy OB formation. Right, so like a re-inversion of the same gap. Nah. This is weak. This is super weak. I'm not gonna lie. Never mind, dude. That would not be that good of a trade. I mean, maybe it would. I remember when Shani was like, took a trade on the 1 second. Because the thing is, you could go break even right away, and then if it runs. But what other draws and liquidity do we have to the downside? Put in trades from today. In the trades from today, look to the Discord chat. Alright, I'm going to go look at the Discord chat. Oh, nice. Very nice. I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm gonna be so for real. I don't know what I'm looking at, bro. I don't know. But this is cool. I don't know. Man, so many opportunities today, and I did not execute. It's order flow. Oh, you gotta teach me sometime, bro. I want to learn more. That's market orders. Oh, dang. Okay, yeah, I want to learn more about that, dude. Definitely teach me. Oh my gosh, what other draws in liquidity are there to the downside? This is crazy. I was not expecting expansion today. In hindsight, maybe I should have. I don't know. Maybe I should zoom out. Like what was the reason to expect expansion today? Because I really don't know. Was it TGIF? I guess we have this daily change state of delivery to the downside off of this new week opening gap. Right? That's understandable, I would say. Right? Right? New week opening gap being rejected. And then whoops. And then a daily change in state of delivery. If you look at the high time frame, that kind of makes a little bit of sense. We also have I remember a bearish S&T with this high. So, I mean, this could be your base case for bearish prices, but I don't know. I honestly wasn't sure. If the key levels such as RTH, etc., would be strong, we would see the highs. That's why we dropped down. Yeah, I don't know if Ahmed's still here, but bro, he might be right about that low. Cause look at this high time frame idea, right? Rejection of the new week opening gap, bearish change in state of delivery. This might be a high time frame trade. I'm not gonna lie. Shorting this. I don't know. I know what TGIF is. I know. I'm not talking about TGIF. I was talking about TGIF. I know what TGIF is. But I'm not talking about that right now. Yeah, we about to inverse this gap here. Dang, bro. Quite a bit of opportunity. It's just hard for me. Oh. Now we finally get a move higher. I don't know, man. I think it's pretty bearish, but the 15-second did inverse. It might play out, but I don't have anything on my chart to explain it, so I can't really take the trade. Like, I want to take it, but I'm not gonna just take a random 15-second inversion off a dumb. I think it's bearish, dude. Oh, I gotta stay on the charts till the end of my live trading window. Like, I'm obviously really... Yeah, we haven't hit this previous day low. What's your thought about S&Ts? Are they really working? Yeah, because what it's doing is it's basically confirming what liquidity pool is getting targeted. That's what's happening. It's not some magic, psychic ability. It's just what it's doing is it's telling smart money, okay, target this liquidity pool. You're pretty nature about them. You're not sure. It's basically, if you think about it, it's basically allowing smart money to identify, what's the drawn liquidity. That's what it's doing. It's pretty... Yes, exactly. There's good and bad S&Ts. Okay, we got a 3-minute gap here. 2-minute gap. It's just nothing's worth taking when we're this far down in discount, but I know we're gonna continue to prove this low now. Yeah, I mean SMTs are good, bro. Just gotta know when they're gonna work. I don't know. I hate being on my live trading window when I don't have anything to trade, but yeah, I don't know. I think this is just not simple right now. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, bro. Sorry I didn't take more trades. It's just, I think I think I just gotta have enough sleep, honestly. I really like this change of state. I really like the 5-minute change of state. I tried this inversion. I should have gone break even, but you know what? Every day, just get a little better. I'm trying my best, so it's hard, but I'm trying. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, man. 20 more minutes for me. We are going into the macro. This is the 20 minutes here, right? I think we got to continue to previous day's low, right? I mean, I hate to be that guy that just shorts all the way down this far in discount. But, okay, what's the reasoning to go higher? Hey, we do kind of have a little micro time frame 2022 model. Holding that new day opening gap. I might just try another trade just to try another trade. It might not be the best trade, but... Aw, thanks, guys. Y'all headed out. Yeah, I mean, these conditions are hard. I'm going to try and stay here, even though I don't really know, exactly what I'm thinking right now. I'm going to try and stay here until the end of my live trading window. I just think it's good to get that screen time, even if I'm a little confused right now, but I'm just, still here, alright? I think, obviously, I want us to continue the previous day's low, but I hate shorting in a discount like this. So we just tapped this 5-minute gap. We have a bearish S&T. I might try this. Just to try it. I don't know. This might be dumb. We're so far in discount. That's the issue. Yeah, this ain't. I guess it's not that good. There's times where being cautious is helpful, but there are times earlier today where being cautious wasn't helpful. It's hard. We are holding bullish for value gaps. I have to admit that is something, and we filled this end dog, right? So that's another thing. Okay, I'm gonna try. I'm just trying to stay on the charts until the end of my live trading window. I really do mean that. I think it's important. We end up getting a 5-minute green candle, but you can see these other 5-minute green candles, they didn't mean necessarily anything either, but maybe this one will. I think a difference here is we filled both RTH gaps. I think that is a little bit of a difference between longing here and then longing before. So you have to really take that into consideration a little bit. We inverse this. Two-minute inverse, dodgy indicator alerted it. I don't know. I'm not a super big fan of longs. It looks so weak. It looks so weak. FA's stacking longs. Yeah, the case for longs is clear in that we filled today's RTH gap, we filled yesterday's RTH gap. Both of them are filled. This is the difference between longing now and longing prior, right? I'm aware, totally aware of that. So, there's definitely a case to be made for longs. There is. It's just hard when you keep seeing longs fail. I know, right? FA really is the market maker. We just got the 5-minute inversion. Am I able to take this with appropriate risk or no? No. That's too small of a stop loss. I don't like it. I'll look for a trade, but I'm going to go... I know FA is market maker. This we know this. um. Yeah, so you can clearly see when these bullish for value apps start to get held, it's a sign that um, market's reversing. You're in longs? Oh, and you took the 5 minute. There's a 5 minute gap that didn't get inversed up there. We inversed the lower one, but not the upper. I kind of still want to see previous day's low get hit. Maybe I don't want to be that guy that fades FA though. I don't know. I don't want to be the guy that fades FA, but yeah, we're probably not gonna go lower, but Did we take any drawn liquidity right here? Like, was this a session low or anything? It was just a new day opening gap from what I can tell. Oh, wait. I kind of get the vibes of 2022 model on the 30-second. Hang on. Or the 15-second. Nope. Hey, we inverse that. There you go. There's another one. We went higher there. Oh, I could have taken that 15-second. Yeah, you're good, man. You're cooking right now. You're cooking. Oh, and CFDs. Ooh, yeah, we're definitely getting some expansion here. I can see why FA longed, though. There's probably some kind of pin bar. Oh, there's a 1 minute outside bar. I don't know. Maybe bearish SMT with that high. Nice 30-minute candle here. Yep, so everything I do is wrong and everything I don't do is right. Or I mean, yeah. Exactly. That's how it is for me. Any 5-minute gaps here? What is going on? 15-minute almost has an outside bar. 10-minute has an IVG. 5-minute has an IVG. Knew the opening gap was filled nicely. Yeah, it's hard when everything you do is wrong. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm trying. And we do have a 15-minute for value gap here. And we have a new day opening gap. All right, rejection. We got a 3-minute candle close back within. We got a 2-minute pin bar. Might take this 2-minute pin bar off the end dog, guys. Or actually this 2-minute IPG. Oh, we got a 1-minute one. Okay, I'm gonna enter on the retest of the 1-minute. 671. Okay, I'm entering on the retest of that 1-minute IPG. With stop loss right
Order filled.
there. Alright, here we go. I might take this down to previous day's low, actually. Okay, I'm taking this down to previous day's low, and I don't really care what happens. Okay. My live trading window is essentially done, so. Oh, I should probably go break even soon at some point. Forgot about that part. Maybe break even at these bodies, or in the middle of the wick. I like the middle of the wick. There we go. Let's do that. The other reason I liked this IPG is because it's a 2-minute pin bar as well. So it's a pin bar off a New Day opening gap. And we just barely tapped the 15-minute FVG. So it kind of makes sense, like IRL to ERL, right? Bro, what kind of question is that?
Stop filled.
Alright, I'm gonna get off the charts for the day. Oh. No matter what I do. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh. I suck, bro. I suck so much. It's all good. I'm trying my best. I mean, I guess that trade wasn't that good, but because I guess obviously I wanted longs, right? I wanted longs. Um, it's whatever. No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. I'll talk to you guys later. You know, it's all good. It's all good. One day at a time. It's all good. Yeah.